And we're live here from Jamaica, Montego Bay. And in the booth is your boy Dick Dickey. And we got LSU versus Texas Tech. And in the booth tonight, join with me, it's Aaron. Wagwan, Aaron, my youth. Wagwan.
Not much. Had a really close matchup last game between Syracuse and Oregon State. It's now Mac for Texas Tech, starting off quick for the number 4 team in the CSBA.
Yes, sir. We here live Montego Bay. I've been enjoying the sun, enjoying the good greenery of the land here. And we got two teams looking to kick it off. We had Texas Tech earlier this week. They won in overtime against Ohio State. You know, Machiavelli with a 30-piece lemon pepper. Yeah, this Texas Tech team, number 4, they went down after their preseason loss, but this Red Raiders team is the leading team in that Big 12, in my opinion, as they're just loaded with talent throughout this roster, top to bottom. You know, as we see Yawawa getting the start at center tonight, they bring Rihi Raka off the bench. We know what kind of star he is. As they have a 2-point lead here early, but for LSU, they've been grinding. They got some great guys, just like Rack Jones right there, blocked again inside. Murphy he's definitely getting it in on the defensive end. He's known to be a defensive prowess, but on this LSU team, they got Mississippi Rivers is another guy that's huge for them, is Machiavelli, bang, from downtown.
All right, so it's been a minute and a half, and Texas Tech is already on a 5-0 run.
5-0, their defense, which leads to that high-powered offense of theirs, stepping up here tonight. It's tough to come by a bucket for LSU here early. Here's Tremonti Weston Jr. for 3, too strong. And here
Houlihan
comes
already with his takeover.
After 2 blocks and a board, that's all he needs. He's juiced up as here's Machiavelli off the screen. 3, bang again! Don Machiavelli continuing on that strong performance early in the week at a 30-piece lemon pepper special and looking to pick back up where he left off. Now for LSU, here's Anthony. Up no good, that one, but there's Rack Jones on the offensive board. Bucket is good, and the foul. Rack Jones.
Yeah, Rack Jones, one of a handful of seniors on this team alongside Ryder Chisholm Jr. and Mississippi Rivers. A lot of super young talent, though, as well. You've got Ace and No Hands, as well as Weston and Valentine, all sophomores. You've got Lee Toes, the junior. And Kyle Anthony, the one incoming freshman here for this LSU team. So a lot of veteran experience here for this Tigers roster.
As he hits the free throw, you know, Rack Jones was a part of that Season 5 championship team at Michigan, transferred over here to LSU. This is his second season here, so he came over. It's CJ Mack. It's a nice slam there. As you see, 4 for 5, starting out hot for the Red Raiders as LSU would take the timeout.
I don't know what it is about some of these teams, but they are dead set on turning every game into a dunk contest. Texas Tech currently with a 7-point lead, 5 minutes 18 into it. LSU going to take a timeout. Coach Dillon going to talk things over with his squad.
As LSU come out of this timeout, I think they need to do a little 2-man action between Rack and Mississippi Rivers. He has a tough matchup. CJ Mack, that height difference is definitely going to be a struggle for them. As Yawawa with a block on Jones. Here comes Machiavelli kicking it down. Houlihan has a mismatch, goes up too easy. Now Texas Tech opening up this lead. So now here's Rivers. Nice drive by, good dump down to Anthony. Bucket and the foul. Kyle Anthony, the freshman. The lone freshman on this squad this season. Getting the start here tonight.
Yeah, great bailout from Mississippi Rivers there into the hands of his big freshman power forward.
Yeah, and I think he hits the free throw, completes the three-point play, cuts this lead in half. Is now a 6-point lead for the Red Raiders. Is Mack off the screen, driving and slamming it right over the top of Chisholm Jr.
CJ Mack gives no fucks. None
at all. He's just cleared for takeoff, just murdering the rim. As here's Toes, drops the dime down to LaLaurie and blocked inside.
Unfortunate, because that was a nice looking no-look dime there.
And another dunk, 4 straight dunks for Mack. Or 4 dunks.
Mack saw what Bertha DeMora did for Iowa a couple nights ago and was like, you know what, I could do that too. Let's show off a little bit here in Montego Bay. Machiavelli comes up with a steal to Raka.
It's a nice lob up there as the Red Raiders are rolling. So now here's No Hands off the screen. Going up and blocked again inside. Chisholm Jr. getting a slam over Raka. Somebody clip that. Going inside, Machiavelli.
Fouled by No Hands. Machiavelli playing some extended minutes now that his takeover is active.
As you seen earlier in the week, 33 points. Yeah, he's 2 for 2 at the line. It's now No Hands. Up top to Toes. Takes it off the screen, pull up Jay, bottoms, and Lee Toes. It's going to have to be that offensive weapon for the Tigers off the bench. Oh, and shout out Jay Oswald with the 16K redemption. Nice pass inside to Raka after the pick and roll. And a timeout by LSU here. Down 12 late in this first.
Yeah, these Red Raiders right now, playing with a chip on their shoulder, it feels like.
Now here's LaLaurie inbounding it to Chisholm Jr. Now No Hands driving and blocked inside. Another block for Texas Tech. They gotta, I mean, if they continue on this pace, they may break the record for blocks in a game by a team.
Yeah, as Ace called for the foul there. It's unfortunate though for No Hands. He's so short. He's so short. He should not be making drives like he did on that previous possession. Poor Wired.
Man, I tell you, our biggest strength and our biggest weakness.
I wouldn't know. Smile.
One day, young grasshopper. It's a nice drive by Ace, not able to get it over Steamer Jr. Now Machiavelli Down low, Rocca. Oh, this is murder. Oh, but a nice unselfish play by Rocca. Find Deathridge open. Now here's no hands up top. Chisholm Jr. Now a nice play. Toes lobbing it up. Chisholm Jr. on the receiving end of that one.
Yeah, LSU kind of desperately needs to get into a groove here.
Machiavelli, easy lay.
I'm going to make a bold prediction. We're not going to see Machiavelli at all in the second quarter.
Yeah, me too. I'm definitely going to agree with that one. So here's Toes for three. Front rim, no good.
Yeah, Coach Murphy's gonna tell Machiavelli to take a step to the beach outside, recreate some old vines. You know the one.
Oh, and Octavius from downtown left wide open after that double, and Texas Tech rolling here in the first.
Yeah, they're up at 19 now. They're over halfway to 50 points. The first quarter's not even over yet.
Out of bounds. Some subs to check in for both teams. Finally, Machiavelli will get a rest, and Peja Jr. will finally get a taste of the court.
Yes. Stojakovic, and I'm still probably butchering the name again because I forgot where my paper was where I wrote it down. As Rocca goes through Weston, bucket in the foul.
Rocca completes the three-point play.
Rocca with his takeover active at the moment.
Now here's Ace. Up top, Valentine. Shot clock winding down. Pass stolen away inside. Here comes Octavius. Spins baseline, goes up, and nice bucket. At the end of one, Texas Tech 36, LSU 12. Stick around, we'll be right back with their second quarter action. It's the CSBA on Twitch. We're back here. 24-point lead, sorry.
Yeah.
For the Red Raiders. They're just rolling here in this one and looking like a top 4 team. For sure.
I feel so bad for LSU because it's not like they're playing bad. The defense from Texas Tech has just been that good.
Yeah, just block after block. So now here's Rivers, no good off the screen. Deathridge will push it for the Red Raiders. Lobbed up, stolen away.
Steal by Rack Jones there.
They have numbers over to Valentine. Back up top, Weston Jr. will reset here.
Yeah, Rivers working on Stojakovic.
Valentine corner three, bang!
Nice shot there by Giovanni Valentine, the sophomore wing.
Now here's Stojakovic Jr. kicking over Deathridge. Good shot off the screen. They'll give him a 3 for that too.
Beautiful feed from the freshman to the other freshman. It's Stojakovic to Deathridge linking up there for Texas Tech.
Tremonti Weston Jr. getting his first bucket of the night. He's definitely got to be a guy that steps up a bit if you're LSU. It's a nice pass down low to Yawawa. Now Deathridge pulling up, defender in his face, no good.
Stojakovic at the moment, I believe, playing at the 1 where Machiavelli was playing, but of course Machiavelli playing the entirety of the first quarter, just about.
A nice bucket inside, Yawawa.
It's nice though with Stojakovic running with this starting lineup. We saw some shades of greatness from him in the first game Texas Tech had, but now we're seeing a lot more of his playmaking abilities as Texas Tech up 24 still.
Still has a large lead in this one. It's LSU trying to stop the bleeding. Rivers kick it to Jones. Now over to Weston Jr. for three. No good. Love the glass cleaning action from them is Mack. Everyone stopped the ball on the break and he got to the paint easily. You see all his points in the painted area. So now that one almost...
It's been pretty much all dunks for Mac, though, with Stojakovic with some great defensive pressure on Valentine, knocks it out of bounds.
Here's Jones in the corner. Spins, goes up off the glass, and good.
LSU really struggling from the field right now. 36 compared to, I'm sorry, Texas 89. Tech is shooting at 89%. Excuse?
Yes, only 2 missed shots here throughout the first quarter and almost halfway through the second.
Red Raiders are shooting at almost 90% efficiency.
It's Mac.
What
no good, gets his own board. No good that time. So 2 misses there.
All right, well now it's down to like 85%, but still.
Ooh, and
Christ, man.
Nice turn of events there as Rack Jones drawing the foul after the one-handed stuff. This is the free throw. Houlihan over to Mack, drawing the foul.
And just a reach in there by Rack Jones. It'll just be a possession change, so we'll see Chisholm Jr. step on the court.
Rack Jones will take a breather. There's Stojakovic. Now Mack driving in, floater up, no good, and 3 back-to-back misses for Mack. You see toes driving, no good. Oh, good pass inside. Murphy with the slam. So now here's Anthony off the screen, gets the switch, has to pick up his dribble, jumper up and good. Despite the defense being right in his chest. Good passing by Texas Tech. Great movement. Oh, and that one stolen away. LaLaurie with the lane. Slamming it in.
Why is Machiavelli at the scorer's table? Get that man back on the bench.
He needs some minutes.
Give my man Stojakovic some playing time, please. Please. That's a jump ball.
Jump ball after a loose ball.
It'll be Steamer and Kyle Anthony vying for it here.
On tip back. Here's Stojakovic. Getting the screen over to Deathridge, jumper up and no good, but there's CJ Mack on the putback.
Good. Texas Tech just don't know out of bounds. No fouls.
Sorry. Good sub there by CSBA channel. A nice Euro. Okay, take me over the waters to Europe. That nice Euro step.
LSU shrunk at the 20s. Texas Tech calls a timeout.
And they now down a 20-point deficit. Just keep chipping away if you're LSU. Getting more stops here in the second quarter than the first, so that's a good sign.
Stojakovic probably on the bench now, being replaced by Machiavelli.
Ted, you don't want my patois accent? Because we are in Jamaica. This is the island where we love to get drunk. And the CJ Mack with the bucket and the foul just working down low.
Here's Racka now coming on in place of O'Houlihan.
Hits the free throw. So now here's Toes, jumper for three. No good, and LSU just still struggling. Getting some good opportunities, but just struggling. And Texas Tech running the break.
Texas Tech is on pace right now to beat the record for points in regulation.
They're definitely
just want to point that out.
They're definitely firing on all cylinders and getting scores fast too. It's nice fader from Lee Toes.
3-year point differential.
Machiavelli dropping it off. No good.
Not a smart decision by Machiavelli there, I'm afraid.
So now looking to get it to Toes. Tough matchup against Mac. Trying to drive it in. Step back jumper up. No good. Mac driving. One-handed slam.
What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say when Mac is just putting on a dunk contest against these poor Tigers?
Oh, and ace, Keith Ace. Bucket and a foul.
Looks like Valentine gonna come on. A couple other players coming on for LSU. We'll see Grosjean come on, as well as Octavius for Texas Tech.
Is Machiavelli back on the bench?
Nope. Negative. Of course not.
He's a minute hogger. So here's Machiavelli kicking over to Octavius.
This is the game where Stojakovic puts in his transfer request. Just so he can get some more minutes.
So Machiavelli pull-up jumper, good in the painted area.
For legal reasons, that was a joke.
So now Rivers driving, blocked. Octavius not fooled there. Here's Machiavelli, has the lane. Good.
Texas Tech now 58 in the first quarter.
That's crazy.
Good Lord. Weston Jr.
Jeez.
goes up for a 3-ball, gets it to go. Texas Tech has a chance to put up 60. They're not gonna.
Oh, it was halfway down. Jesus.
They almost did. Okay. Whoa. I need to stop talking before I just speak things into existence.
Yes, and we're at the half here. A huge lead for the Red Raiders. Man, talk to me about that first half, Aaron.
I mean, the defense for Texas Tech has just been nigh impenetrable tonight. The Red Raiders have just been firing on on all cylinders. The 6-shooter loaded up. No blanks, no misfires here. And LSU try their darndest, but they just can't keep up with anything this Texas Tech team has shown themselves to be capable of here tonight.
Yeah, for sure. From the get-go, Texas Tech, as you see, 73%, 14 assists, 7 blocks.
Double.
Well, I don't know if those assists are correct, but
if those those assists probably aren't correct. You're right, but still
17 and 5 at the half. That's huge for Texas Tech. Jesus, as they're up here big at the half. Stick around, we'll be right back. Before we start this second half, man, Aaron.
I mean, here's the
blunt on
thing,
that
though.
one. Looking at that, looking at this.
Yeah, here's the thing, though. LSU has managed to keep this gap at 23, and you're right, those assist numbers were off. He's only got 2 tonight, but 17 for him, admittedly, would not have surprised me with how he's played in this one.
Yeah, just phenomenal.
I mean, LSU's done a great job, though. They haven't allowed it to shoot past this 20-ish point margin, but Texas Tech has just been on a different level.
Yeah, as you see, Rivers' first bucket of the night here in the second half. You know, got to get more out of him. It's Machiavelli, the circus layup, not even looking at the rim, gets it to fall.
Texas Tech has more points in the paint than LSU has scored all game.
Damn.
I feel so bad for Coach Dillon and LSU for having to deal with this, but Texas Tech on something. I don't know what it is, but they on something.
Yeah, this it's unfortunate to run into a high-powered team like Texas Tech, and when they're having a good night like tonight, I mean, there's very few teams in the league that can stop them when they're going like this. There's Rack Jones.
There's not many, though. Like, I think the only teams that come to mind, besides the obvious that could slow down this Texas Tech team, are Miami and Iowa, and that's because they have the defense
Gonzaga
and offense to match Texas Tech.
Didn't Gonzaga beat them in preseason?
Maybe. I don't.
So.
Zags, listen, man. I
think it was the Zags.
Let me look this up. Hold on.
Humble they. I'm just kidding. In practice.
No,
boss. Talk about practice?
No,
practice?
I mean, Ohio State. To be fair, Ohio State almost did it.
Right, y'all almost lost to Ohio State.
This week.
Let me push my cup away from the table. It's now Rivers off the screen, pull-up jumper. But, I mean, this is a great, honestly, it's unfortunate that it happened to LSU, but they needed to think about that loss, or not that loss, that win. Oh, nice back-to-back blocks inside for LSU.
You're right. It was Gonzaga that beat Tech.
Yeah, so I feel like this was they came out here on a mission because of, being discredited a little bit, dropping 2 spots after preseason, and then having to go to overtime against Ohio State. No disrespect to Ohio State.
Right.
But, having a guy single-handedly pick you apart for a team that's, as a top team, that's not acceptable in a sense. You know what I mean? If you get beat by a team completely, that's more acceptable in my eyes than one guy scoring 30, dropping a 30-piece on you in a loss. You feel me?
I don't want to talk about getting 30 pieces getting dropped on them. I'm sorry.
Sorry if I touched a sensitive spot. But yeah, it's a long
player, different league, doesn't matter.
Yeah, so it's a long season. Out of bounds. Remain LSU ball. Machiavelli or Clampavelli, as Zach said in chat. He's locking them up on defense, filling out that two-way role for Texas Tech, getting the start as well at point guard. So, when you have a guy like that, can do things, for you. It's a 3, no good, but Valentine able to get it back and not strong enough. Thought he was going to get the foul call, but here comes Texas Tech on the break. In the corner, Stojakovic for three. Too strong. And Rivers, the little guy. The rebound over O'Houlihan. Lobbed up. Jones. LSU with a little bit of momentum here. You know, when you're down like this, it's all about what you can learn from and what you can build from in the game. And
yeah,
you know, the plays they're making here, you know, maybe they string together some plays, you know, quicker in the beginning of games. You see another turnover for them as they look to turn this into points. Rivers.
Defense by Stojakovic, keep it with him.
Now screen, Valentine for three. Jones able to bring it down, and there's a bucket and a foul. I think that's Kyle Anthony, the freshman. Another and one. He had one earlier in the first half. Now another one here. As LSU with a bit of momentum got this crowd quiet a little bit here in Jamaica.
And again,
Mute.
the Tigers have done a great job kind of keeping the gap where it is.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely not laying down and, you know, waving the white flag. Still fighting. Still trying to make something happen. Stojakovic driving, floater blocked inside. And here comes LSU.
And just looked at it.
Toes not able to. It is Jones, another steal. Rack Jones racking up the steals. A nice dish to LaLaurie.
I feel like Texas Tech maybe has gotten a bit cocky with this gap.
Now Deathridge, pull-up jumper, no good. But you got Wawa.
Okay, maybe not.
Yikes. Nice and put back slam there. Somebody clipped that.
Wawa clearly took offense to what I said. Jesus Christ.
It's no hands, pull-up jumper, no good. Good passing, Murphy hangs in air and nice shot there from the post. And
I'm very tempted to just not talk for the rest of the game because clearly it just gets me in trouble.
No
good defense there by Stojakovic.
Stojakovic, I think Stojakovic Jr. Deathridge no good, but Murphy on the offensive glass.
These Eastern European names, man, they're so difficult on the tongue.
Yeah, for sure. You just call him Peja.
I may just call him Peja. That may just make my life infinitely easier.
So here's Anthony. Setting the screen, pull up jumper. No good. Murphy snatching down that board. Driving in and drawing the foul. He'll get twos. That's three on Kyle Anthony.
Of points currently for O'Houlihan.
Yep. So he'll get some extended minutes late in the third. You see 10 of 10 from the free throw line for Texas Tech. Really aggressive compared to 4 or 5 for LSU. No hands for three. Bang! Jimmy No Hands, the little guy.
It took a lot to get that one to drop, but does. 25 points now, the gap between Texas Tech and LSU.
A little munchkin. Sato Octavius, too strong.
Yeah, my man's No Hands, like, what, 5'11", 6 foot, if that? Like, look at him next to O'Houlihan.
It's 5'9".
5'9"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heart over height.
That is no hands by definition.
Not able to get the rebound. Here comes LSU.
Hands working on Octavius.
6'10" versus 5'9", just so you know, over a foot difference.
5'9" almost won that with that 1 foot 1 inch clip. Good Lord.
Uh-oh, back on the other end, Octavius calling for it.
Oh, no.
Gets it a whole foot. Kicks it back.
Kicks it back to Deathridge, though. Doesn't take it in the... Listen, I get it. He's short. You can bully him in the post. You just do it.
He didn't want to do it to him. He spared him.
Deathridge scoreless so far in the second half. Only 5 points to his name thus far.
Freshman, for the Red Raiders. I think the only one or two freshmen here is a nice shot.
Correct. There's two actually. Peja and
Yawawa.
There's
Yawawa.
3. Yeah.
Octavius driving in with the slam.
I can't help when I hear Awawa's names and just think of the Crybaby pedal. It's I don't know why. My brain correlates his name with the guitar effects pedal, but here we are.
To be a loose ball foul. Steamer
like a technical.
Jr. Yeah, because it's under a minute in the quarter, so any fouls away from the ball goes to the line. So it's the one-shot free throw.
I believe LSU gonna maintain possession here.
Yep, maintaining possession. Now LaLaurie back up top. Rivers shot clock winding down. Gets a little space.
Gotta launch it.
He's up, gets it with the defender right in his grill. They got a technical because of the foul was away from the ball under a minute in the fourth. Or not a fourth, under a minute in the quarter. So under a certain amount of time in the quarter it's a technical one-shot foul. And at the end of the third quarter, Texas Tech 78, LSU 55. Get those fours up. We'll be right back. CSBA on Twitch. Back here with your State Farm assist of the game. It'd be the Machiavelli lob to Rocca. Rihi Rocca. Unfortunately, Machiavelli wasn't at Texas Tech the season that Rocca was there. I don't know if anybody's still there from Rocca's. Well, no, Murphy O is still there his freshman year. Mac pull-up jumper, no good.
Steamer just got bullied by a horde of Tigers.
And this LSU team, let's talk a little bit about them and their position in the SEC. I mean, we seen Auburn last night take a nice block. Steamer Jr. Be Texas Tech ball, but we seen, like I said, we seen Auburn last night take Gonzaga on the brink. I think it was last night or the night before. Take them on the brink. So I'm high on Auburn, but you also got to think of Tennessee, Kentucky really taking a step forward this year in the SEC. Right that third spot. I mean, I think the bottom two in the SEC, Florida and Ole Miss. I think LSU and Auburn are a couple steps ahead of them. But I don't know how I would. I think I might give the nod to Auburn a little bit over LSU, but I mean it's all dependent on how the matchups, fare in different games. You know what I mean? Like some teams match up better against others, and you see those upsets in conference play. And like earlier today, you seen Syracuse underdog take it to, well, not take it to them, but pull out the upset win over Oregon State. It's all about it, and that's the great thing about the CSBA and how teams are constructed. There are so many different identities, so many different, strong points to different teams. Where those games, there could be, everyone has their match. You know what I mean?
And I think with how everything stands at present moment, LSU is very much occupying kind of that 4 spot in the SEC. But it's just week 1. This is LSU's first game in the regular season. So, this could just be more growing pains, more learning experience for this LSU team as we continue in this non-conference tourneys.
Yeah, and I like that you mentioned it is a long season. Conference play doesn't start till week 4. It's still week 1. You know what I mean?
J-Max got 21, by the way, currently.
21. Is it all flats or?
No.
What are you, flats or a drummy guy?
I've never actually thought to think about that.
Let's see, chat. What y'all are? What's up, chat? What y'all prefer, drums or flats when it comes to wings? Appreciate all 51 of y'all tuning into this this game here. Drums, okay. I'm a drummy guy too. Flats it takes too much work, man. I'm more of a dunk a drum and some ranch and go crazy. Flats, y'all weirdo. The flats. I knew wire would be flats, but Ty, that breaks my soul that you're a flats type of girl. Why not both? I mean, both for sure, definitely. I'm not picky. I would eat a 10-piece, don't. But some people are like picky like that, like all flats or something like that.
I have no strong opinion one way or the other. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, me either. I'm a fat guy, so I'm not picky when it comes to food.
Right.
As long as that shit good.
Because drums are easier to eat, but with flats you get a better sauce to meat ratio.
That's true. Okay. I can see that.
You get more of the flavor of the sauce with the flats than you would with a drum.
Just see the comment in chat. I'm not gonna repeat. But yeah, flats for sure are yeah, like you said, yeah. Once you get it depends like how they make them, because some are like easy to you just dip it in ranch and you can pull it off with your teeth. Some you gotta really break them apart type shit.
Yeah.
You see Rivers up to 8 points. Really quiet night from him. Had his hands full tonight with CJ Mack.
Yeah, CJ Mack flirting with a double-double right now. Here's Octavius knocks down the midi.
I think Rivers is like 6'4" compared to 6'7" CJ Mack. So kind of you can see it out on the court. Some of these matchups, the height differences, and have allowed Texas Tech to be more efficient and more successful with their shots, as they're not.
And I think, if anything, that's more credit to the game planning of Coach Murphy than it is to the detriment of
LSU,
the players on this LSU team.
Because we've seen LSU, in seasons past. I think this season they're always taking the steps forward.
They're shooting 43%. It's not like they're shooting terrible.
Right.
Texas Tech is just
that length. They're just a bit longer. So she said. It's you, not me. They're just a bit longer over there. But it's Octavius pull-up jumper in transition.
To be fair, they do say everything's bigger in Texas. These matchups kind of proving that.
Yeah, they got some big bodies over there for the Red Raiders. I think they're calculated, and they're one of the top, favorites even after that loss to, in that preseason, quote-unquote, practice loss They're still a top contending team. I have them up there with Iowa, Miami, looking to try to, pull a back-to-back. I even got, I'm maybe a little biased, but I got Michigan up there too. I love what they got going on over there.
Michigan up there too.
Yeah. They always, we can't never, when you sleep on Michigan is when it, when they turn your head.
I mean, that's
Texas
true.
Sure.
That's true.
Preseason only counts if you win. That's law. Yeah, that's true. I definitely agree with that.
Exactly. That's what preseason didn't matter for me. Smile. I don't know why we both decided to go super quiet.
Yeah, my bad. I was reading something out. Mine just came off the task. They done got me on this Jamaican greenery from my island, boy.
You need to get some of the quality H2O to counteract some of that green.
Yeah. Oh, somehow Roshan gets it back.
How on earth did Grosjean come up with that?
I don't know. It bounced off the backboard and.
We've seen, it's been 2 games. I've already seen all kind of nonsense.
It's been some really, I'm loving these offenses this season. We've added in, I don't know if this is public knowledge, but we've added in a full scoring option for the teams and coaches to use within their game plan, even though it is restricted. But yes, I think that's really, leaded to more offense, better passing, and players just, trying to score,
I mean, if people weren't aware of it, they're definitely now, between your mentioning and Wired's in the previous game.
Yeah, I know. I listened to last year. That's why. I'm like, you said it first.
Wawa called for his 3rd personal foul.
That's the first one. Good. We got another one coming up next. Cincinnati TCU. I'm excited for that game. Primetime action. I think that's going to be a fire game. I think Cincinnati, going under the radar a little bit, but they're definitely a team that can, make some noise. And TCU as well, trying to establish themselves, getting a rebrand, new makeover, kind of, fire unis. Yeah. Shout out Wired and, Rob Davis as well for the incredible mod. Wawa bucket in the foul. But yeah, incredible work from both of them. Wired doing these courts, modding, doing all this work is much appreciated. Some fire. I love to see different color schemes in that Texas Christian colorway, that purple and white and black, the way they can, and probably
with a little bit of red in there too. Mm-hmm. Looks really good. Do want to put us on a bit of a record alert here. Is Texas Tech at 102 with 2 minutes to go, feels like trying to break that single game record.
I don't know if they're gonna get to that 118,
114.
114.
Yeah, they can get there in 2 minutes.
We'll see. But not incredible game from them. We've seen a lot of high scoring. 119 now. It's 119.
They can get there in a minute 40.
Yeah, you see how they do with it. It's Deathridge will pull it up here. Mac drawing the double. Slowing it down a bit. But yeah, this is a phenomenal performance from them. Great statement win. Oklahoma State broke it last year at 119.
Ah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, well, yeah, definitely not happening now after that miss by Wawa. Yeah. Machiavelli, get back on the bench.
Now he wants some more. He got a Player of the Year to win.
I
heard he gonna win Player of the Year and retire.
LSU with 69 source. Now.
Yeah. Just end it right there. Now Wawa trying to work it inside over Jones.
Wawa activated now. He's got 9.
No, you can't play 4. You're gonna be washed in your 4th season. So this is junior year for your Wawa, if I'm not mistaken.
This is Wawa's freshman year.
Oh, not you all. I meant Don Machiavelli. I'm tripping.
This is his
My
sophomore year.
Is this sophomore? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry. Smack. Nice jumper.
Man's already predicted the downfall of Don Machiavelli. I can't.
Yeah. He's gonna tank his draft stock. Sophomore year. After sophomore year, he's projected first rounder. Now he's gonna be a second rounder by. He was lottery this year. Now he's looking like late first round, early second.
Wawa picks up his 4th. This definitely gonna be the end of the game. 8.7 seconds left. We're gonna see all of 10 seconds of the Peja Machiavelli connection.
Yeah.
At the 1-2.
So here's Machiavelli. And they'll run it out here in a bit. Final here, Texas Tech 106, LSU 71. And a good win for the Red Raiders as they get the win, as LSU will look to regroup and get back on the winning path, as this is their first action here in the regular season. It's a long season ahead. Aaron, what did you think about this one?
LSU did not play like a team that just lost by 35. I just want to put that out there. LSU played an incredible game. Texas Tech was just on a different level. You see, they shot 66% from the floor, 100% for free throws. Yeah, they especially the paint. 68 points in the paint for Texas Tech.
Yeah.
The bench unit for LSU put up 30 to Texas Tech's 36, so that wasn't bad. They did get dominated pretty badly in the rebounds department, 21 in that regard.
Yeah, only 4 threes and scoring over 100 points. That's wild.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough sled in trying to stop these guys within that mid-range area. They really did a number tonight. Let's take a look at the box scores real quick. We got CJ Mack leading them with scores 23, 6, and 8. 11 of 18 shooting. Really good game from him. Don Machiavelli, 21, 3, and 5 with a steal and 2 blocks. Only missed 1 shot, a 3. Very efficient from him. Rocca, 14 and 10 with 2 assists, a steal. 5 for 5 from the field. Like, a lot of these is very efficient.
Yeah, 4 for 4 from free throw as well. Both Rocca and O'Houlihan rocking with double doubles.
Yeah, Murphy O'Houlihan 13 and 10, 3 blocks, 5 of 7. Octavius with 11 off the bench, rebound and assists and a block as well. Yawawa with 9 and 5, 2 blocks. Steamer 6-2, got a couple blocks as well. Deathridge struggled 2 for 8. We got 5 and got a few assists. Grosjean with 4 points. Stojakovic Jr. not able to get on the board with points, but got 2 rebounds and an assist.
That game was unfair to Peja, though, because of
Only
the
10 minutes,
ballooned minute
yeah.
Machiavelli.
Yeah, that's pretty. See, for LSU, their leading scorer Kyle Anthony with 11. Rack Jones with 11, 5, 3 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks, really filling up the stat sheet for the Tigers. Madame Lalaurie with 10, 4 or 5. Weston Jr. 8 and 1. Rivers really struggle here. 8, 2 and 5, 4 or 15 from the field. 0 for 3 from downtown. Chisholm Jr. 6 and 4. No Hands with 6. Toes with 4. Ace with 4 as well. And rounding them out, Giovanni Valentine with 3 and 3 boards. But just a really strong performance from the Red Raiders. Any final thoughts here before we get this wrapped up and headed to our next one, Cincinnati TCU?
I mean, I have to give props to this LSU team. They had everybody on the team score. So there's definitely a lot of good signs here for this LSU team. I think that the Texas Tech just wasn't a good matchup for them.
Yeah.
In this tournament.
Yeah. But we appreciate all 53 of you tuning into this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in less than 10 minutes. We'll have Cincinnati TCU. But for this one, it's your boy Dick Dickey. Join me tonight. It was Aaron, and we're signing out. Peace.